I'm going to continue off on my journey on July 5th, 2025. Woke up feeling restless, but somehow not feeling tired and having clarity. I feel more present now than I ever have. I took off thinking I'm going to head to Mount Vernon, but decided to drive to Portalway in Washington State. What I found were fields of blueberries, blackberries, and other fruits. Out in the distance, found mountain peaks standing tall, piercing the sky. After I got a view, I decided to head back to Blaine. I am now at the Peace Arch Park, where over the fence is the country of Canada. I do not know why I desire to go there. Hopefully after I get my dog's shots, let's see what happened next. Of course, I drew an oracle card, and it was gratitude. And you know what? I mean, during that time, I really did appreciate the journey I was on. Though I was still in this state of fight and flight mode, like always have to move on to next, and I still had these like intense, intrusive thoughts. I mean, I kind of had them during this whole journey, but until here recently when I got to LA, started learning how to meditate more properly. And now, life's getting better each and every day. It's become more beautiful. I mean, it was beautiful during that time after I'm reflecting on it. I have been really grateful for what life brought me, whether it was gifts or being rerouted. I really enjoyed this journey that I have been on. I'm grateful for that I'm alive to see it all unfold. Back at home, which was true, I mean, I felt empty on the inside. I was drinking and smoking every day. While I was living a comfortable life with my grandmother and family, you know, there was just something about back at home, it was just let me feel dead on the inside. But now I feel more alive. I want to thank everyone that I have encountered on this journey. They not only helped me out with the funds, no panhandling. That was my rule in my journey. I cannot ask for money. I could ask for work. But even then, no one really gave me a job until I got into Wyoming, and that person, I didn't even ask for the job. He offered it to me, and I accepted it. But also gave me knowledge on the way. You know, I guess some of the knowledge I would say is just to keep on going. They always told me I was on the right track. Of course, everything still felt uncertain. It still feels uncertain to this day. But I'm learning how to be more present. So the way, whatever it is I'm trying to bring into my life will come in very swiftly. I had a good feeling that I'm getting closer to my breakthrough. I just do not know when it'll be. And I remember pulling a tarot card, the Hangman. And usually the Hangman's usually like a waiting period, which is, I mean, what I pretty much did that day was kind of enjoy that day in the Peace Arch Park on the border of Washington and Canada. And also meditation. Of course, I did more, during my journey, I did a lot of mudras and breath work, but once I learned how to meditate properly, really that's all I really want to do now. It was almost like today was meant to be the waiting game. It always seems that I find answers to others or outside when it comes to these situations. I was okay with this because I was really tired. And I think I said it earlier, like I felt tired, but when I tried to take a nap, I couldn't. And so today I'm gonna go hang tight with my dog. I decided to go see the Peace Gate. There was a rally of people, you know, both from Canada and America. And they were both talking about their love for the country, but the person that they didn't really care about too much is our president. I mean, I don't try to keep up with politics, and I try to stay clear from it. I know everyone has their own perspectives. I mean, I think again, I'm not going to share opinions because I don't know the guy. I mean, I know he's my president, but I don't know him as a person. They were talking about, how they resent Trump and his policies. After picking up my dog's excrements and throwing it away, met a man named Pat. He gave me $2, but in coins, like those little golden coins, which are rare. He also suggested jobs to me around Blaine, Washington area, but my body... It was interesting because when people try to propose those kind of things to me, I felt intense resistance inside of me. And it's like I tried to do it, my mind's like, yeah, let's do this. And then my body's like, no, we're going to continue our journey and we're going to figure it out on our way. Of course, I went back to the Gurudwara and ate. And then all of a sudden I felt more breakdowns, like something was releasing. Of course, I had to be patient about it, like what the hangman was. And of course, I know a lot of people think tarot cards are magical, but they're really not. They're more, in my opinion, psychological. They kind of help me reflect on aspects of myself. And they helped a lot on my journey. But it's not necessarily something I need to help me overcome my hardships. Really, the one thing that's going to help all of us is going to be in the present moment. And someone's here probably be saying it's easier said than done. And that's the thing, is that our mind plays tricks on us, just like it kind of did on this journey with the intrusive thoughts. I really just want to explore life, but again, those thoughts kind of crept up on me and put me in a state of fight and flight. Of course, things got way more drastically better. Now I'm here in LA in my own apartment. I just don't know what life's going to bring me next. And if you guys made it this far in the video, I guess one of the things I have to say is, even if you're going through some hardships in life, just, dance. Make yourself dance a bit. Because that's what helped me to show appreciation to life as well. To me, dancing is a way to express my appreciation to life. And also, tell people have a good day, or, help someone out, and tell them, I really appreciate you being alive. People love that. And then once you give it out to life, life's going to give it back to you, just like how it has on this journey. And there's some time, and then there's those waiting periods, or the pause and delays. I had many of those during this journey, and I'm kind of going through one, I guess, right now. I haven't decided if I'm going to go to do some door dashing or not today, but we shall see, But you know what? Everything takes time, and, one step at a time. And I'm going to continue reading, off of my, journal logs. I might do a couple a day so I can just finally catch up to the present moment. But thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys coming and checking out my vlog. Comment down below to let me know what you would like for me to talk about on my journey. But if not, I'm just going to continue in order. You guys have a beautiful day. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. And just keep on going. Love you guys.